this semi truck to move. You can actually see. So you guys can see it is extremely busy here at the State Fairground. So I'm just giving an update. Unfortunately, so I've won Best in Show in 2005 and 2008, the Illinois State Fair. And then I personally made a decision to not compete for several years. Some of it was due to, depression. Some of it, a big portion of it, and I have expressed them to this today, is we artisans used to have our own building. It's literally called the Artesian Building. And I like to work larger than life when I do my art. And now they've gotten it pigeonholed into a tiny little piece of the expo building, and they don't really allow for that anymore. So I, for several years, did not compete. Well, this year they're milking the hell out of Route 66. Because it's the 100th year, our fairground is on Route 66. And so I decided, what the hell, I will compete. Well, here's the thing. They changed up how people could enter to do it. They would accept check or money order for payment, and that's what I always did. Like, I have a checking account, but I don't have any checks. See, they're very much advertising Route 66 this year. And we're gonna walk together down to the Route 66 portion. So anyway, that's how you had to do your payment. You always printed off your forms online, or they would mail you the premium book, which was nice, and then you would do it that way. Like, I would always have my mom write me a check, because it seems the older generation are the people that are still using checks at grocery stores and things. And I remember traveling and using traveler's checks. Back when I was in college, I took field geology and field biology, and
March.
So the fair apparently went cashless, which not everybody has a credit card, folks. I don't have a credit card. I, in my younger years, made some unhealthy choices and got myself out of credit card debt, but due to the only debt that I have is medical debt, and which I'm glad the state passed a law now that your medical debt cannot be held against you. Let's hope that it's true. This parade of golf carts. Actually, I'm a little golf cart out here. There's a little bit of golf cart rage. So, yeah, it's nobody's business, like, if people have a credit card or not, but I choose not to. I choose not to be a part of don't spend more than what you have if you really can help it. But in some cases, it's been hard. I will say that. It's been detrimental. So I sent in a money order. If you don't have a credit card or whatever, or you're not able to use it, let's say, you get hacked. Look at this beautiful plot real quick. And you have to wait for a new card, then what? It's just, I explained that it really alienates people. So they expected people then to go to like Walgreens and get a gift card, like a Visa gift card. Again, so long story short, I did attempt to enter. I made phone calls, I sent in a money order, and they would not accept it. Also, the people now running the event are not nice, and it's not just a me thing. When I spoke to special events, other people have complained. So it's not just me being a whiny baby. Long story short, yes, my artwork is going to be here at the State Fair. They are going to accommodate that as a past Best in Show winner, but it's not going to be judged. So if there's no ribbon by it or whatever, it's not because I wasn't good enough. It's because I did not get to compete. And, next year, Route 66, all this is not going to be relevant anymore, sadly, because it's the 100th year right now. So anyway, I am glad to have the exposure, and it's not my aces, guys. I work larger than life when I work, and I paint. And I do have an art studio now in Bloomington that I am still working on moving into. But anyway, I just wanted to make an update since I made such a big deal of, see, everything is 66 here, guys. There's 66 Park is around this corner. But I really need to get going. I gotta go to my college here in a little bit. I have a meeting with an advisor to finish ironing some stuff out. But I guess what I was here, we are at the Route 66 Park. I guess what I'm trying to say is I am glad that my artwork is going to be displayed. Don't look at it and think that's the pinnacle of my efforts or my abilities, guys. The only reason I entered this year is because it's Route 66 themed. And I hope that my show, my solo exhibition, will really showcase what I'm capable of at a later time. Yeah, I am disappointed that I will not get to have my stuff judged. And I was told, I was like, are you sure you can display my stuff? I was told everything is being hung right now. It's being judged in the morning. Lady's like, that's not true. So I will have my stuff on display here and have the exposure just, to be a part of the history, but I will not be able to compete. And at least they're not like, just take your stuff and go. So my stuff will be here, will not be judged. And yeah, and Ethan and I will be back down here. I'm kind of just kind of frustrated with the fair in general, being the national queen and not being invited or included. And I've had this struggle with Springfield, Illinois. No other city, just Springfield, Illinois. And it's a bunch of men that are all connected. I'm not going to explain how or why, but I have been had trouble down here, but every other town has been wonderful, accepting of my blessing, accepting of my appearance, and I'm grateful for that. But anyway, I do love the fair. It's coming up quick. Everything's about ready to start on Thursday. I love the sky gliders. I love Route 66 Park. But anyway, I just really wanted to get out there in case people do come to the show and they see my work with no ribbon, and it is what it is. At least I'm displayed, and yeah. I hope you all have a beautiful day. I'm going to hit a couple more things here in Springfield, but I got to get to ISU. I love you guys, love my followers, and I think Jacob the Carpetbagger is coming back to the State Fair this year. I hope to meet him again. There's the 66 slide. But yeah, I just wanted to, talk about it. It's just frustrating. I'm so sick of a world we live in where everything is apps. Everything is an app. You can't just pay. You can't just, it's always this rigmarole. Everything is an app. And I'm a let's just pay it kind of person. We're losing that human touch. Everything is a kiosk. And I'm very old school. I'm a millennial. Like, I pay for stuff with cash. I like to take my test pencil and paper. I like to have thumb drives, Everyone can be like, well, just get with the times. And it's harder said than done. And I'm just doing my best in this technological world, So, yeah, beautiful breeze here. And can't wait to be a part of it. Love you guys.